Breaking news. Doyin Okupe withdraws from presidential race, drums support for Peter Obi, says he's the best candidate Nigerians you have. Support him. Hello, my wonderful people. When a man begins to tell you another person is even better, then you need to pay attention. Peter Obi is from the southeastern part of the country, and since Nigeria returned to democracy over 20 years ago, the southeast has not had opportunity to produce a president or a vice presidential candidate. And so Peter Obi is putting himself out there. Doyin has initially, indicated interest to run for the position, but withdrew and said, there's no need. There's no need. If there's a better man, I will support him. I will give him my undying support. And this is what he has done for Peter Obi. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. God bless you. A former aide to former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Dr. Doyin on Wednesday announced his withdrawal from the 2023 presidential race and declared his for the aspiration of former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Peter Obi. Doyin, who made the declaration while addressing newsmen in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, said the move was to ensure equality, justice, fairness between the north and the southern part of the country. And Peter Obi is a good man. I can attest to you he will lead Nigeria well. Doyin, who was special assistant on media and publicity to President Muhammad to former President Olusegun Obasanjo and senior special assistant on public affairs to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, said he has consulted far and wide with the political stakeholders in the South before taking the decision that this was the right decision. Peter Obi, who used to be Anambra governor, did excellently well, left enough money in the treasury, and did excellently when he was the governor of Anambra State. Peter Obi is someone who, among those that have indicated interest for the 2023, becomes the president. Nigeria will experience a dramatic change and experience are moving forward. Peter Obi is the man for the job. It's unfortunate that Nigerians will rather prefer to pick someone who is not fit or capable of leading that to someone who has all it takes to bring the country to the next desired destination. Speaking on zoning arrangement of the presidential ticket in the People Democratic Party, Doyin said, I observed that the leadership of the party seemed to be driving us all towards a fit. The most centered consideration considering the presidential primaries is issue of zoning. The matter has been referred to a committee of 37 members with a member each from every state of the federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. One would have expected that the mandate of the committee would be such that it would discharge its duties and report to NEC of the party within maximum 5 to 7 days. Sadly, this is not so. It is clear to me that those at the aim of affair of the party are trying to handwink those of us aspirants from the south to commit ourselves to obtain a request form before coming up with the original position that zoning can consist of who contests for the position. This position is politically frowned at, unjust and inequality issues. As a politician, I have come to accept the ill-defined zoning arrangement and still forge ahead with my unrepentant call for the rotation of power to the south. He added that his position was in line with the position of the Afenifere. We Yorubas, right from the time of the late prominence of the West region, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, have always stood for honor, integrity, truth, and justice, no matter the situation. The action people, which have largely Yoruba politicians' platform, are using for leadership to fight for justice and equality everywhere in the country. This was just the bias of the cooperation of the African Congress and the Middle Belt, similar groups in the Midwest and Calabar. It is this spirit of fairness, forgeness, and courage and made Yorubas embrace the Afenifere, which was neither a mass movement nor a political group. It has an association of men and women who stood for truth, equality, and justice. This is an heritage we Yorubas must not allow to die in the presence of much political dishonesty and lack of integrity that has become the hallmark of our new political terrain. So here is a man who has looked at it all and has said, you know what, in my opinion, I feel very strongly that we should support the man who is fit for the job. Let the best man win. May the best man win. You know, it's a common adage and a common saying that usually goes. But in his opinion, he feels very strongly that Peter Obi has all it takes to bring the nation to the desired position. And so why waste time? Okay, why waste time? In his opinion, for the issue of fairness, justice, equality, he said it's time for us to do the right thing. He has served during the time of Olusegun Obasanjo, the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and in his opinion right now, he feels very strongly that the right thing to do is to pick the right man for the job. And in his opinion, the right man for the job is Peter Obi. He made reference to when this guy led his state, the enormous work he did, okay, the giant work he did, and how he left enough money in the treasury to show that he's a man of honor, a man who truly understands leadership. And according to Doyin, he did well during his time. And so such an individual should be given opportunity to replicate such what he did. And if you hear Peter Obi speaks, he speaks as one who really has understanding of the economy and what should be done to salve the situation. Because the truth of the matter is from one of those right now who have indicated interest, okay, for the presidency, is from one of them, all things being equal, that will become the president of the country. It's not going to be some stranger that fell from the sky. It's going to be from one of these individuals who have indicated interest already to run for this position. And so what's supposed to be our disposition? How do we conduct ourselves? How do we move? Because we need to be careful. This man served during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. He also served the time of Olusegun Obasanjo. And with what he can see, he feels very closely and very clearly that the man Peter Obi may just be the glue. Okay, what Nigeria needs right now to salve the situation we are currently experiencing and to save what we currently have. Because a lot of persons, due to sentiment and personal biases, want to go there themselves, not because they have the solution. See how terrible the country is now. God help us. God help us. God help us. Nigeria, only God. I don't know. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.